Hey, this is Steph from everythingvintagesteph.com. You can find my YouTube videos if you go to everythingvintagesteph.com. And what I'm going to show you today, this is a haul that I got from a local estate auction. I filled my van with all kinds of stuff, all kinds of goodies. We got some vintage items and we got some new items. I filled my van at a local estate sale in Pennsylvania, and there's some that I took out of the van that I put over here. These are things that I'm going to sell on eBay. I'll go through a couple of things, what I paid for them and what I might sell them for on eBay. At this auction, you just get a number, you sit down, it's at a firehouse, and you bid on whatever you want to bid on. Sometimes it's by the box or by the pile, and sometimes it's individual items. These particular wire baskets were an individual item for $1. At the end of the auction, they just do what's left on the tables, and they say, hey, you take a pile for $1, you take something else for $1, or bid whatever you want, and whoever bids the highest, of course, gets it. So those are pretty cool, and there's travel brochures and other vintage stuff in there. That came with it. Got a box of stuffed animals, some kind of car costume. I think I can put that on my car so I can have antlers. And these are some things I got out of a local estate sale auction. I paid $125 for everything that I got in my van. So I'm just showing what I have right now. I got a box of junk. You got some little cows in there, and you got those things that, you know, they move. Got some books, and there's a Monopoly game in there. This is one of the best things I got at the auction. It's a whole collection of the Coca-Cola bears, and I paid $3 each. They came in their original box. They sell for about $15 to $20. There's some vintage clothespins. I just sold some wooden vintage clothespins this morning, so I was glad I could pick up some more at the auction. That's just some more old stuff. A frame with a cute picture, vanity set. Now I'll go back to the car. And if you're just joining me, what I did was I went to a local auction, an estate sale last week in the country in Pennsylvania. I'm near Philadelphia, but not that close. I'm still in the country here. And I filled up my van for about $125. All kinds of stuff. I buy by the box or by the piece. This was by the piece, and I think I only paid $2 for it. I knew it was, whoops, I can't turn it over. I knew it was a McCoy item, but the auctioneer didn't say that. But McCoy is pretty popular as far as planters and cookie jars and that kind of ceramic things go. And there's also some sports memorabilia in there. Some other things over here. I got a whole pile of puzzles for $1 or $2. And I also sell at a local flea market. So some of the stuff that is not as good for eBay, I'll go there. Yes, I have 2 wishing wells now. I actually had one of those before. Here's a scary little doll, but she's a Halloween doll, and they're always kind of popular. Some vintage brochures, and I'll look through those and see if some of them go singly or together. And there's something new in there. And I always like to pick up the stockings. Nobody else wants these, but hey, they're a good seller on eBay. There's a Snuggie. That rabbit has seen better days. I'm going to go over to the side of the van, see what we got there. And again, if you're just joining me, I picked these up at a local estate sale. That is a beautiful vintage tablecloth, and the one underneath. I did buy those separately for about $4 or $5. If they clean up nicely and don't have holes and stuff in them, then they will sell for $25, $35, depending on the condition. A whole box full of curtains. Nobody else wanted those. I got those for $1. That's mainly just my snacks. It's my number at the auction. I have a permanent number because I go there all the time. Then I make my notes on the back, what I'm looking for, what I might bid on. And the auctioneer knows my number. I don't even have to hold it up anymore because I go there a lot. And that's mostly just junk in there. But that's always good for the flea market. And I got this box of toys for $1 or $2. There are probably some things in there that we'll be able to sell on eBay. But there's also some things that I'll just take to the flea market. This whole van was filled for $125, so I'm just showing separate things now. And a lot of these boxes I haven't even looked through yet. I got this box of linens, which is mainly sheets, for $1 or $2. It seems that most of the auctions I go to, it's just a bunch of old men, and they don't want the same stuff I do. This, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these old ribbons because they're a little musty smelling, but there's some neat stuff in there. Anyway, that's good crafting stuff. I'm going to go to the other side of the van. I did not empty my van from the auction yet, except for the stuff that's over here that I already showed. And I'm going to save this video onto my YouTube channel. If you want to go there, it's Everything Vintage Stuff, spelled with a PH at the end. I got a lot of Boyd's Bear things. I'm not sure how well these do on eBay right now by themselves, but I'll probably lot them up. And they do all come in their original boxes. They were just out of the box at the auction because people want to see them and they look better that way. This is mainly a box full of junk, but I love boxes full of junk because you never know what you're going to find in there. Usually some old stuff. Oh, these are good. Salt and pepper shakers, turkey salt and pepper shakers. That's cool. Oh, and they're made by Northcrest. So those are probably from the 1960s, at least. Okay, I showed a lot of it, but again, this is the haul that I picked up from an estate sale in the country in Pennsylvania, where I live. And what you do is you go into the firehouse, you get a number, you sit down, stay there for a couple hours, and bid on all kinds of stuff. And then you come home with junk that you can go through and have fun discovering all your treasures. Thanks for watching, and like me on YouTube and in Facebook. Okay, somebody just joined, thank you. But what I was showing was my haul from my estate sale in Pennsylvania. So I'll show the rest of the van again since some people just joined. But we're signing off right now. Thank you for watching.